Well, the first thing that struck me is that the city fire engine joined 3 West Brighton fire trucks that, for now, will sit idle. Old-timers may have had to rub their eyes for this one, seeing a city fire engine in the West Brighton Firehouse. A 4-man city crew had moved in from their South Avenue firehouse near Highland Park, and the town's contract with the West Brighton Fire Department has been terminated. William CURRAN is acting city fire chief.
Here we are at West Brighton, and so far so good.
The only incident the city firefighters have answered before this afternoon was a water problem call.
We've met with the Brighton volunteers, and I think we have a wonderful relationship with them. And we've talked about there being some miscommunications over the last several months, and we're working that out.
It's certainly an enhancement of service. There have never been 4 firefighters operating out of that station before.
The town supervisor says the invitation still stands to have the West Brighton volunteers backing up the city fire company. An August 28th referendum is approaching for West Brighton residents to decide whether to dissolve the current fire protection district. But the supervisor says even if the vote goes that way, that does not mean city firefighters will pack up and leave.
The first thing that happens is that things do not change. It does not abolish the fire protection district or change the fact that we have a contract in place with the city of Rochester.
This West Brighton resident was at the firehouse today making a sign to remind fellow residents of the August 28th vote. She is not related to any of the volunteers, but supports them.
We prefer the mixed house like we had.
Mixed meaning?
Some paid and volunteers, because it's a tradition, and we would like to really keep that going. It's the community part of it.
The attorney for the West Brighton Fire Department told me today it's disrespectful and insulting that the city hasn't even responded to their request to sign a lease for this firehouse. Rich?
And things still aren't settled, are they?
Well, no, both sides have another court date August 15th. They disagree over just who owns the fire apparatus and the firehouse. West Brighton volunteers say their department does. The town says no, that the fire department signed an agreement that would transfer those assets to the town when their contract was up. So stay tuned.
Okay, Ray Lovato in the newsroom tonight. Thanks, Ray.